everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and that was really loud. I usually get loud with this, but that seemed like extra loud. Sorry if I just blew your speakers out. Anyway, happy Saturday to each and every one of you. I'm already forgetting what day it is. I don't know. It's like the New Year's is here, and just, yeah, I don't know. It's just, like I said, it gets depressing for me, once, Christmas is over. Just, I don't know. It's winter. I'm not a fan of winter. It's cold. It's yucky outside. I don't even want to go out and, hunt, because it's winter. So, I don't know. I don't even know what day it is. It's Saturday, though. So, happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Hope your New Year's was good. Hopefully you had a good New Year's Eve. Hopefully you had a good New Year's Day. Whatever you did, hope it was a good one. But now, just back to regular life. I'm drinking a soda. This is a weird video. Anyway, alright, guys. It's really, really, really early. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm recording this so early, but I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow, so, have to do it. Okay. I got some cool stuff to show you guys, actually. This is all stuff I've been picking up from the last, week. A lot of cool stuff. Some of this is from Walmart, which yesterday I posted a mini media hunting video. So if you guys haven't seen that, check it out, because some of the stuff you're going to see is stuff I picked up there. And this morning I posted another mini media hunting video at Big Lots, and it was the closing Big Lots. I did a Periscope video there a couple weeks ago. It was crap. I really hate Periscope now. I'm not a fan of it. I don't really plan on doing many more, maybe a few videos here and there, but not really. So I did a video on Periscope. It was crap. So I basically did another video, an actual mini media hunting video that came to, these whole mini media hunting videos came to be because of Periscope, which is nice. So did another video, me hunting there, showing you the store, showing you it was closing, and showing you guys what they had, and I picked up a few things as well, because they were down to 50% off. So you haven't seen yesterday's mini media hunting video and today's mini media hunting video. Be sure to watch them. All right, let's get down to it. So first thing we have here is what I grabbed from Big Lots. These are all 50% off, which is pretty cool. Kind of the price I was waiting for. Last time I was there when I did the Periscope video, they were at 30% off or something like that. It just wasn't a good deal. I was like, some of the stuff I was kind of interested in, but I was like, nah, forget it. I'll come back, and if it's still here when it's cheaper, I'll pick it up then. And they were cheaper, so I picked this stuff up. So first thing I grabbed was Holiday. Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. Very cool. Now, I was a little hesitant on picking this up because I was like, do I have this? I just for some reason thought I had this movie, but in a set or something like that. I know I don't have this actual release. I know I don't have an actual individual release of Holiday, but I thought I could swear I had it in a set or something like that. But I did some research, looked it up. I looked up what sets this was in. I looked through my collection. I don't believe I had this, so kind of glad I decided to grab it, because I had seen this at Big Lots before, and I passed it because I thought I had it. So glad I did a little bit more research, and come to find out I didn't have it, and $2.50, awesome. So I had to grab that. This was just random. For a little under $2, grabbed this double feature set of Belly of the Beast and Half Past Dead. 2 movies I've never seen. Now, Belly of the Beast, a Steven Seagal movie. There's a certain kind of early 90s Steven Seagal. Cool. Once you hit mid 90s, I'm not such a big fan of the Steven Seagal movies. They get kind of cheesy. Well, I should say cheesy. Steven Seagal movies are always cheesy, but they get just not very good anymore, and I don't really care for them. I have pretty much everything from the mid 90s back from Steven Seagal, because I love all that, but mid 90s and up, it's kind of just not so much. And Belly of the Beast is from 2003, so I don't know. And Half Past Dead, I've never seen it. Welcome to Alcatraz. The Rock just has reopened for business. Now this actually kind of sounds fun. I'm actually looking forward to watching Half Past Dead. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. We shall see. Steven Seagal's in that movie too. I didn't even know that when I picked this up. Makes sense. It's 2 Steven Seagal movies from 2002. So I don't know. 2 Steven Seagal movies I've never seen. Really know nothing about. If you guys have seen either of these, if they're good, leave a comment. Like I said, Half Past Dead sounds interesting, so I'm looking forward to actually watching that. But leave comments on either of these down below in the description. Let me know if either is good. But like I said, I paid $1 for each of these films, so whatever. Now, this is something I looked up online, and it didn't get very good reviews, so I passed on it a while back. But since they still had a copy of it, and I hadn't picked it up yet, I grabbed it, and it was only $1.50, and that is Into the Fire. Now, I was intrigued by this. Really, when it came down to it, it was the screenshot, it was the cast, some pictures on the back. I was like, no, this looks like it could be decent. But like I said, I didn't get really good reviews online. Now, I usually don't go by reviews online, because I've read so many bad reviews on good movies, and I've read a lot of really good reviews on bad movies. It's kind of your thing. Whatever, whether or not you're going to like a movie is based on you, not based on what somebody else says. But sometimes if I'm like on the fence, I'm like, I don't know, do I want to pick this up? I will look at reviews and it kind of maybe will sway me. And reviews weren't too good on this. But like I said, I had been eyeing it up. I had thought about picking it up before. And since it was only $1.50 now, and they still had a copy of it, I figured I'm finally going to jump on it. So pick that up. And then also for $1.50, grab the deluxe edition of Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Very cool. I want to get all these deluxe edition releases. I have all the deluxe edition Blu-ray releases. I have every movie put out, because they didn't put out all the movies. Like, they started to put them out on Blu-ray and then went, nah, never mind, let's just not do that anymore. I don't know why. I think they put out, like the first 3 or 4, something like that on Blu-ray, and then no more. I have all those. I technically have all the deluxe editions in a box set, but I like the artwork for these, and I kind of just want to have all, like, the DVD. I want to have, like, the whole set with, like, all the artwork lined up next to each other, and I like them. I'm just really grabbing these for collecting purposes. I already have the Friday the 13th movies, like, a million times over, but why not have another set of them, because I'm weird. So this is the first one I'm picking up. I'm going to grab more of these eventually. So $1.50. Awesome. So that was everything from Big Lots. Now on to what I grabbed from Walmart. So for $5, picked up The Man with the Iron Fist 2. Very awesome. This was, I don't know, is it going to be any good? I'm not sure. The first movie, a lot of people really disliked, and personally, I didn't think it was all that bad. I didn't think it was great, but I didn't think it was all that bad either. I just thought it was just kind of okay. And I enjoyed it to some extent. So I've been interested in seeing the second one. I don't have high hopes for this because like the first one wasn't anything amazing. It was just okay. So I'm not really expecting this one to be anything all that great either. But we will see. I don't know. I'd say you guys let me know if you thought this movie was good or not. But I'm sure a lot of you thought the first one was bad. So you're probably not going to like this one either. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Is Russell Crowe in this one? No. He's in the first one, right? I forget. Anyway. We'll see. Then also for $5, kind of upset I picked this one up. Now, Man with the Iron Fist, I had the first one on DVD, so that's why I was cool picking up this one on DVD as well. But this, Jarhead 2, Field of Fire, which I also grabbed for only $5. Good deal. I kind of wish I would have waited to get it on Blu-ray. For whatever reason, well, I know what reason. I thought I had this on DVD, so I was like, all right, if I have it on DVD, oh, cool, I'll pick up Jarhead 2 on DVD as well. I forgot that I had re-bought the movie on Blu-ray because I do have the movie on HD DVD. And if I have a movie on HD DVD, whether it's a movie I don't... like, Jarhead's not a movie I really care about having in high definition. You know, I don't need this movie. I don't need Jarhead on Blu-ray. I don't. You know, there are movies I care about having on Blu-ray. There are movies I'm like, DVD's perfectly fine. Jarhead's one of those movies that's like, DVD, okay. But I had it on DVD, and then since I had an HD DVD version... if I have a movie on HD DVD, I kind of like having, you know, its Blu-ray equivalent. So I came across Jarhead for, I think, cheap, like $3, something like that, at, I think it was Cash Converters, and I bought it on Blu-ray, upgraded, and I completely forgot that I had done that. So now I have Jarhead on Blu-ray and Jarhead 2 on DVD. You know, not a big deal, but kind of wish I would have waited to just pick this up, so I found it for cheap on Blu-ray. But, oh well, it is what it is. I made a mistake, but hey, I have it, and it's Jarhead, so I'm not really all that upset about it. And then this is cool. This I actually grabbed for $3 and something, I think, because I actually had a little bit of money left on a gift card that I had gotten for Christmas, and that is Hitman Agent 47 on DVD. Why DVD and not Blu-ray? Well, one, I paid very little for this because I got it on DVD, so that was cool. And two, I have the other Hitman. I was going to say Hitman movies, but I have Hitman on DVD, and I almost said movies, plural, because I have the rated and the unrated version. I have both releases on DVD. So I'm perfectly fine having this on DVD. Again, it's Hitman. Is this movie any good? The first movie was okay. I remember hearing about this movie coming out, and then didn't hear anybody talk about it. Like, people were like, it's coming out, and then it came out, and like, even when it was in theaters, I didn't hear anybody talking about this movie. Like, it just... I don't know, is it any good? You guys leave comments. Looks interesting. I'm looking forward to checking it out. We will see. But like I said, I had the first movie on DVD, so I'm cool having the second movie on DVD as well. And I only paid like $3 and some odd cents for that. Works for me. All right. Now, yeah, let's do this. Now for some stuff I grabbed from Target. Some really cool stuff here. So, you know, save that to last. That's a pretty cool deal. So, all right. Finally, there's like something... somebody spilled something on that. That's kind of gross. But finally, I jumped on these. This is not the first time I've come across these for this price. I've eyed them up before, and I've passed on them before. And I sort of regret doing it. I'm like, I should get these for this price. It's a good price, but do I really need another? The thing with it's a TV season. I gotta grab the whole series. The problem with that is like there's so many other TV series I have in my collection that I still need to watch. I have a problem when it comes to TV series. I'm slacking on watching them. Movies, it's kind of like movies I'll get to eventually. Like I'm gonna watch all the movies eventually, but the TV shows, I don't know if I'll ever get around to watching them. They're just so long. You really got to invest your time into it, and it's like I want to watch them all, but I got to make the time, and it's really hard to get around to watching like full series of TV shows. So I was like, do I really want to pick up another series that I got to watch when there's so many other series I haven't watched yet? I don't know. So I've passed on this multiple times, but I was like, screw it. I'm gonna jump on it. I'm finally gonna pick these up, and that is season 1, 2. I gotta put these in order. I'll show you why. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the $6 Million Man. So I finally picked it up. 2 reasons actually why I got this. Well, a couple reasons. Reason 1, it was priced well. These were all $9.99 a piece. So $10 for all these. Not bad. $50 for the entire series. That's fine. $10 a season. That's my normal price. I kind of wish they would have been a little bit lower. Had they been lower, I would have definitely jumped on them like 100%. I wouldn't even question it. At $10, my limit, I was like, fine, I'll grab them. So that was one reason, because they're cheap. Reason number 2, look at that. They make a cool mural. I like that. I was like, that's kind of neat. So the artwork's pretty cool. I know it's a weird reason to grab something, but I like the artwork. So that did actually help sell me on these. And I do have, I think it's official price? No, I think it's, is it Movie Viewer? It might be Movie Viewer. I'm trying to they're up there in my Raptors. I think it's Movie Viewer, that I have a $6 Million Man, Movie Viewer cassette for, or cart for, whatever they're called. I have one of those. So I'm kind of like, well, I got like, 2 seconds of part of an episode on one of those. Maybe I should actually have the full episode. So I grabbed them. It is what it is. They're $10. Again, my limits, it's a good deal. I'm not saying it's a bad deal. It's just, another series I gotta get around to watching. So it's cool. I'm glad I picked it up. Then for another $10, grabbed Pokemon, the series XY. This year being volume 1 with episode 1 through 24. Pretty cool. I've never seen the series XY. Pretty much when we get up to Adventures in the Orange Island. So the Orange Island, nice I can just look over and see what I want to talk about. Pokemon, the Orange Island. That series is kind of the last series I really watched. I watched all of Indigo League, and then I watched all of the Orange Island series. I watched all that, and then for whatever reason, I stopped watching it. And not because I wanted to. I think it has to do with the fact that either the show changed times. I remember watching it like in the morning before I went to school. So either the show changed its time that was on TV and I wasn't able to watch it anymore, or maybe I just had graduated like high school or college, whenever I was watching it. I might have just graduated, or for whatever reason, I just wasn't watching that station at the time it was on or something like that anymore. That's why I stopped watching it. And I'm so lost now when it comes to Pokemon. I mean, those first 2 series, I got it down. I know all the storylines. I know all the Pokemon. I'm good. And then when we get like onto like the next, like the 3rd series, it's like, okay, now look, there's like a million new Pokemon and they're doing new things. And I'm just like, whoa, right in my head. I don't know what's going on. So I really need to get into those series and start watching them. I would love to have like every series and just like pop it and just start going. I mean, I just picked up Johto Journeys. I have Diamond and Pearl 1 and 2. I got some other stuff I can't even read from over here. So I do a bunch of Pokemon, but not everything yet. So once I get everything, I'll probably eventually sit down and like marathon. I really want to watch Pokemon again. It's definitely my favorite anime because it's the show that the first anime series I ever got into. So it's very nostalgic for me, and I just love it. And I'm a big fan of like the idea of just people, like kids, just picking up and just traveling the world. I think that's so cool. I mean, a lot of people think it's neat to collect Pokemon and battle them. And I'm like, that's okay. But I'm like, I wouldn't even have to be a Pokemon trainer because that's another cool thing. Like with the series, there's all kinds of people. There's like, Pokemon photographers and painters and like all kinds of Pokemon people who don't necessarily battle. And I think that's kind of interesting. And I'm like, that'd be me. I want to just travel the world. Like, how cool to be like, you don't go to school. What do you do? I travel the world and like battle Pokemon. Like, cool. That's kind of neat. So, I just love the idea of this series and the show, and it's cool. I never got into the card game. The video games are fun, but I really like this show. And XY, I don't know anything about it. $10. I grabbed it. Now, this was really cool. So, all their Christmas merchandise is 50 to 70% off. I don't know what was 50% off. They had a sign, but I didn't see anything that said 50% off. Everything looked like it was 70% off at this point. So there were 2 of these sitting on this one shelf. It was just packed full of just, it looked like they basically took all like the little knickknacks they had that didn't look good on the shelf all piled next to each other, and they just threw them on the shelf. So stockings were still all hung, and little decorations, they had multiples that were all nice on the shelves, but like all the crap they had, like 1 or 2 of, were just thrown all together on a shelf. And there were 2 of these sitting there. I picked one up and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be here. Media is never on sale at any store. When any store says like Christmas items, whatever percent off, it never includes media. It almost never includes that. So I saw it, I was looking at it. Another lady comes over and she picks up, she goes, huh. And I'm like, she's like, do you know what price it says? I'm like, I'm not sure about the price. And I looked up my phone and I was like, okay, well, it says it's $10 online. So if it is 70% off, that's like what, $3? So I'm like, I guess it's like $3 if it's 70% off. And she's like, oh, that's pretty neat. I'm like, yeah, it's really good. You should, if you don't, if you're interested or you want to get it for she was an older lady. So I'm like, kids or grandkids or whatever. I think I said, if you're just getting it for the kids, I was like, it's good. It's pretty cool. She's like, oh, all right, cool. I'm going to grab it. So, needless to say, when I'm checking out, they scan it, it comes up $9.99. Now I was like, all right, that's kind of what I figured. But luckily, the lady who also picked this up was right behind me in line. We got in line together, actually, just coincidence. And it rang up and I was like, oh, I'm like, all right, I guess that's not on sale. I'm like, it was back with is back on the shelf and back. And the lady goes, yeah, I grabbed one too. And the guy's like, oh, well, all right, it's holiday stuff, and goes to his computer, rings it up, and I got it for $3, 70% off. And that is, have yourself a goofy little Christmas. Very cool. I do already own this, but I have the movie club, the Disney Movie Club exclusive release. I didn't have the retail release. So very cool. I'm just a sucker for Disney artwork, and it's really cool to have both versions of it. And can't go wrong with getting some more Disney movie reward points too. So very, very awesome. And I paid $3 for this. That was pretty cool. And the lady behind me got it for $3 as well. So we definitely got a good deal. So it wasn't supposed to be on sale. And like I said, I kind of knew that, but I figured out, whatever. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to get up there, they're going to scan it and say it's not on sale. I'm going to go, okay, I don't want it. I mean, whatever. I mean, I always say, just see what happens. I mean, again, what's the worst that happens? You don't get it. If you just leave it back there, you didn't even try. So it's always worth a shot, in my opinion. And the shot paid off. I mean, granted, I probably lucked out because a lady who also picked one of these up was behind me in line. Had that not happened, I don't know if I would have got one, but it was cool. We got it for, both of us got it for $3. That's awesome. So not too bad. All right. And then last 2 goodies here were actually Christmas presents. So I didn't pay a single thing for either of these. Very cool. First thing we have here, ready for this, guys? Fantastic Four on Blu-ray. Yeah, I've heard this is a horrible movie, and I can see that. I remember seeing the trailers for it and thinking, like that doesn't look too good. I mean, I'm not usually a trailer guy. I tend not to really watch trailers all that much. And, if a trailer looks good or bad, I'm like, well, as I said many times, I judge a movie on the movie. I don't really care about reviews. I don't care necessarily about trailers, because trailers can make a movie look, I mean, I've seen movies where I'm like, oh, that looks like a funny comedy, and then I watch it and it's like a drama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust trailers. I don't trust reviews. I don't. I'm going to watch a movie and I will judge it on my own after I've seen the entire movie. So I will say that the trailer did not make this look very good. I've heard horrible things about this. Apparently there was a sequel planned and they canceled it because the movie was so bad. They're like, we're not going to do any more. So we'll see. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those movies where I watch it and go, it was okay. It's just a popcorn movie. It's probably going to be like the first 2 Fantastic Four movies. I thought those were just okay. I didn't think they were really all that good. In fact, a lot of people didn't think that. And, I didn't think they were bad. I just didn't think they were good. It was kind of just like very mediocre superhero movies. I have a feeling that's what this is going to be. I don't think this is going to be complete garbage, but I don't think it's going to be very good either. It's just going to be very mediocre and just a movie where I'm like, okay, I've seen it, and I'll probably never watch it again. That's probably how it's going to be. But we'll see. It was free, so Merry Christmas. And this, on the other hand, I have no doubt is going to be awesome. If you think it sucks, do not leave a comment. I don't want to hear about that, because I'm really excited to see this, because I love the other movies before this. The other was the 5th movie, and that is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Now, I did see the trailer for this. The trailer for this made it look really fun. And I love the Mission Impossible movies. They're just fun action popcorn movies. They're so much fun. They're full of energy and action and just craziness. And Tom Cruise, who I think is a complete psychopath, is just awesome in these movies. I mean, I love the guy. I mean, again, as a person, as an actor, I think he's great. So I love the Mission Impossible movies. I think they're just so much fun. I mean, that's probably my key word for Mission Impossible movies: fun. And I love fun movies. So I am really looking forward to seeing this. I will be watching this one ASAP. I'm debating if I want to watch the other 4 before this one. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I had just recently watched them, like, not too long ago. So I'm at the point where it's not been long enough ago that I'm like, oh, I really should, get myself caught back up again. I'm like, I am caught up. But I don't know. Maybe I'll watch the last one again, because I've only seen that one once before. So maybe I'll watch, like, that one and then I'll watch this one. I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I have no doubt it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see this movie. So cool. Christmas present. Awesome. So, all right, guys. There you go. That was it. So a lot of cool stuff over the last week. Lots and lots of goodies. Definitely some awesome prices. I mean, it sucks. The Big Lots is closing. That is really sad. I mean, it's not like I don't know the Big Lots around. I do. They're just further away. So I'm going to have to drive out, a bit further, which means that I'm not going to visit as frequently, as I used to. Back in the day, it was kind of like, oh, I heard the sales going on. I heard they had got some new titles in. Then I would run out there, but I wouldn't really just go out there on a whim as much as, all that often. If I was driving by it maybe, but not, I didn't make special trips out there just because, let's see what they have. I didn't really do that too often. And it's probably going to go back to that, unfortunately, which sucks, but it is what it is. Again, they have a lot of really cool stuff showing up right now at Walmart. If you haven't seen my mini hunting video from yesterday where I was at Walmart, check that out. There's a lot of really cool, cheap stuff. Like I was calling it like Black Friday 2, basically. There was a lot of stuff that I had seen at Black Friday that were back down to Black Friday prices. There was newer titles for like $5 on like DVD, and a whole bunch of like double disc, like Warner Brother feature sets, like really cool. Check out all the cool stuff they have. It was really neat. Oh, and those $5 Blu-rays with a $10 Voodoo credit. That was pretty cool. One of them being a 3D Blu-ray. So just really good deals at Walmart right now. It's awesome. And, again, tons of other stuff as well. So very cool. Very awesome. Lots of goodies. Not a catalog them all. So, all right, guys, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please do. I do a brand new daily sickness video every single day. Plus, I sprinkle in bonus videos here and there all the time for you guys. Little hunting videos and whatnot for you guys. So hit that subscribe button. You'll see at least one new video from me every single day. I promise. And also, if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com watching this video, if you're watching this on YouTube and look down below in the description, you will see a link to cinemasickness.com. Click on it, head over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All right, guys, that is it. Have a good one, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.